on end user performance. Robert, ne auzi?
You hear me?
Dacă poți să vorbești un pic mai tare.
Okay. How do you...
Te auzim, dar foarte încet. Și având în vedere că celelalte prezentări s-au auzit bine, presupun că problema e de la tine.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I'll try this way. Okay, so can you see my screen properly?
You can start. We can see your presentation.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So, good day, everyone. My name is Robert, and today I will be presenting the study impact of cross-platform mobile frameworks on end-user performance. This is an analysis between Flutter and .NET 6. Our goal was to delve deep into characteristics of the in order to provide insights that can help develop. So, mobile applications. They have undergone significant transformation over the years, evolving from basic pre-installed apps to systems cater to diverse user needs. Initially, mobile apps were limited to functionalities like messaging and calling. However, today's apps offer complex features including real-time data processing, augmented reality, and advanced graphics. With this evolution, user expectations have skyrocketed, ending seamless performance. So we can see the evolution of the application during several years. Of the pre-appearance of mobile applications during time, a simulation from 2020. Ensuring optimal operation on both Android and iOS is crucial for development as it impacts user satisfaction and study purpose and goals. The primary purpose of our study is to evaluate the performance of Flutter and .NET, particularly focusing on how
Robert,
they...
we cannot hear you. We hear you, but interrupted.
Okay.
So stay close to the microphone or check your internet connection.
This time is better?
Yes, now it's better, so stay close to the microphone.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
try this way. Okay, so I'll continue with study purpose and goals.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. The primary purpose of our study is to evaluate the performance of Flutter and .NET 6, particularly focusing on how they affect the user experience. We developed a test application named Find My Pet for both Android and iOS platforms in order to analyze some performance metrics. Our goal is to provide a comprehensive comparison that highlights the strengths and the weaknesses of each framework, helping developers decide in which projects any of these frameworks would fit better in order to maximize the efficiency of the application on the end user. Okay, now we are going to define these performance criteria. We identified 4 key metrics: execution time, startup time, memory usage, and CPU usage. Execution time measures how long the application takes to complete specific tasks, reflecting its efficiency and user responsiveness. Then startup time assesses how quickly the app becomes interactive after launch. And this one is crucial for first impressions of on the end user. Memory usage indicates the amount of RAM the app consumes during operation, affecting overall device performance, tasking capabilities. And lastly, the CPU usage measures the processing power required by the app, impacting battery life and device heat generation. And each of these metrics provides a unique perspective on the app's performance and user experience in order to decide which of these frameworks would be better to use. Now we are going to talk a little bit about the Flutter and the Flutter framework. This framework was developed by Google and is a cross-platform UI toolkit that allows developers to create natively compiled applications for mobile, web, and desktop, but we are going to refer only on the mobile side, and also having a single code base. One of its key features is the use of the Skea graphics engine, which enables high performance rendering of custom designed widgets. Flutter also supports hot reload, allowing developers to test the applications while writing the base code without needing to restart the application. And this feature might accelerate the process of developing the application. Additionally, Flutter's extensive widget library and strong community support make it a popular choice for building visually appealing and responsive applications. And now some words about the .NET 6 framework. This one was developed by Microsoft as an open source platform designed for building a wide range of applications from the mobile and web overview to desktop and also cloud-based systems. But also here we are going to refer to the mobile development. Okay. .NET 6 framework for Android and iOS is actually a continuation from the Xamarin framework, enabling cross-platform capabilities. This framework uses an abstraction layer to facilitate communication between shared code and the platform-specific code in order to use the native APIs from Android and iOS. Developers also can write most of their code at once and share it across platforms, significantly reducing development time and effort. Also, .NET 6 offers features like automatic memory management, garbage collection, and robust security, making this framework a more reliable choice for enterprise grade applications. And now a couple of words about the benchmark application that was used in order to test the performances for these two frameworks. Find My Pet application serves as a practical solution for managing lost and found animals. It includes features such as a user-friendly interface for uploading animal information, a data filtering system to search for lost or found pets based on the specific needs of the users, and also a robust database management module to ensure data integrity and quick access. As we can see in the diagram provided on the right side in order to present each component of the application. Okay, by implementing this application, both Flutter and .NET 6, we were able to gather real-world data on performance metrics across different platforms, providing a comprehensive basis of our comparison. And now we are going to begin to talk a little bit about each of the metrics provided earlier in the presentation, and we will start with execution time analysis. Execution time focused on how quickly the app performs specific operations like rendering screens and navigating between pages. And here, as you can see, we provided some of the results for two main screens: the login screen and where the user was connecting to the application, and the map screen where users were able to see the map with pinpoints for lost or found animals. We found that Flutter, with its Skea engine, excels in rendering efficiency. It achieves smoother transitions and faster screen loading times, making it ideal for apps with complex UIs. On the other hand, the .NET 6, which integrates native components, sometimes experiences delay due to dependency on the native components, which may or may not be properly optimized. This can affect user perception of the app speed and responsiveness. And for the developers, it is important to prioritize which is more important in order to better decide between .NET 6 and Flutter. But Flutter wins on the high-performance UI in comparison with .NET. In evaluating startup time analysis, we measure the duration from app launch to the point where the application becomes interacting for the user. On iOS, Flutter exhibited aggressive optimization, resulting in quick initial loads, but with occasional consistencies in subsequent runs. However, .NET 6 showed more stable and predictable startup times, which is beneficial for maintaining user engagement, especially in apps used frequently. On Android, both frameworks displayed variability, but Flutter's performance fluctuated more, potentially due to complex interactions with the operating system. So developers should consider some patterns of in which environments their applications are supposed to work in order to better decide between these two frameworks. About memory usage, it is critical. This is a critical aspect for the app performance, especially for devices with limited resources. Our analysis revealed that .NET 6 maintains lower and more stable memory usage compared to Flutter. This is particularly important for applications that need to run efficiently on devices with constrained memory. On Android, .NET 6 memory management was notably better, which could prevent potential slowdowns or crashes in memory-intensive applications. On iOS, .NET 6 also demonstrated superior optimization, as you can see in the tables provided on the right side of the slide, suggesting a better integration with the platform's memory management systems. So choosing .NET 6 can be advantageous for apps with stringent memory requirements. And the last but not the least, the memory usage analysis. This is another vital metric as it directly impacts battery life and device performance. Our studies show that Flutter tends to use more CPU resources, which might be due to its intensive rendering processes. Okay, and now some summary of findings. Our comparative analysis highlights the distinct advantages between these two frameworks, making it suitable for visually intensive applications. However, it demands more CPU resources. Here regarding Flutter, so .NET 6 is more consistent regarding this part of the overview. But the choice between these frameworks should be guided by the specific needs of the project, such as the target platform, resource constraints, and the desired user experience. But also deciding between these two frameworks involves several considerations. Performance and the resilience are crucial. Flutter is ideal for graphics-intensive apps requiring smooth performance, while .NET 6 is better for apps needing stable resource management. Device resources are another factor. .NET 6's efficient memory and CPU usage make it also suitable for resource constrained devices. I'm so sorry. The frequency of app use also matters. .NET 6's consistent startup times can enhance user retention for frequently used apps. Finally, the development complexity is a consideration. Flutter's rapid development cycle and code reuse across platforms can be beneficial for projects with tight deadlines and limited budget. In conclusion, deciding between Flutter and .NET 6 requires a lot in a great consideration on the specific needs of the project, the deadlines that are required, and the platforms that are supposed to be used, but also how complex is the UI going to be? Because for complex UI, as you saw, Flutter is a better choice, and for optimization of the application, .NET 6 might be a better choice. And this was my presentation. I want to thank you for your attention, and please, if you have any questions, I'm willing to answer to each of them.
Thank you. If you have some practical application or some demo to show us.
Just a second, I can make a short demo of the application on Android.
Okay.
Just wait a second too. Okay, is good. And I close the simulator. If you can wait a minute or two in order to open the emulator again. Sorry.
We will have a 3 minutes break and we will return. In the meantime, you can open the simulator, okay?
Yes, the emulator is opening right now.
Ah, okay.
For the iOS, I have to do some more configurations in order to use. But here, so this is the application, the Find My Pet app. Okay, and here I already have the username and password provided, and I'm just going to sign in. Here we have the Found Pets and Lost Pets buttons where considering the type of the user, maybe I'm a user that lost a pet and wants to see the map with the pets that were already found. Here we have the map where, for example, good. Here, for example, if we want to also to make an announcement about an animal, we can just press on the map and complete some information in order to provide the necessary description of the animal that was lost, and then the pinpoint just appears here. The same thing is also happening for the lost pets. For the moment, the database was closed, so this is why for the moment I don't have more data on the screen. I only can provide data. The application is small, but considering the fact that I had to create this one for also Flutter and .NET 6, that's why I try to keep it a little small.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We will have